And let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart. Facing more or less forward. Knees relaxed, slightly bent. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone is pointing towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in a bit. Let the shoulders drop down and forward, bringing the arms around to the front. Breathe in and out through the nose. Nice deep abdominal breathing. So as we breathe in, the abdomen expands outward. We pause. And then as the abdomen contracts to the back towards the spine, we exhale, pushing the breath all the way up out the nose. Try to make it nice and deep and slow. Just close your eyes, sense the breath. Feel your feet making contact with the earth, connecting all the way down to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. Just kind of feel yourself settling in, focusing on nothing but the breath. Let's start out with loosening up the spine. Start with water waves. So we're just gently turning from the waist, letting the hands move through the air. Feeling the air moving between your fingers, the fingertips, rubbing up against something substantial. Your Wei Qi, your energy field around you. And just get a little further around, nice and slow and gentle. Now let the arms just hang, a dead weight. And start to turn side to side and let the momentum carry the arms into the body. So the forearms strike the body just below the belly button and on the back, just opposite where the front arm is striking. Look over the shoulder, get a little further around each time. Try to sense each vertebra turning in place. Try not to move the knees. It's all out of the waist. Step out to a wider stance as you continue to do this. We're going to open up the kidney meridian. So as you turn, the back foot come up onto your toe. Stimulating the kidney 1 point, the bubbling spring. Being winter, the kidney is the yin organ tied to winter. It's a time to store energy. So we want to bring energy into the kidneys, which are the batteries of the body. And go back to flat-footed. So you can get a little further around now. And slow it down back to water waves. Try to really slow it down. And come to a stop. Take the knuckles, back of your hand, and tap up and down sides of the spine. From the upper gluteus muscles up to the diaphragm. Good. Spinal cord breathing. Remember, the key is in the hips. We push the hips back as the arms come up, bent at about 45-degree angle. Elbows above the shoulders. We lean back, chest to the ceiling, look up to the ceiling, pushing the hips back, getting a nice arch in the back here, bringing the shoulder blades down and together. Then we bring the arms up. They come around, forearms come together, palms facing you, hips come forward, and we curl with the chin to the chest, the opposite direction. So we breathe in, pause, get a little extra stretch, breathe out, pause, get a little extra stretch. Try not to bend at the waist when you're coming forward. A lot of people have a tendency to do this rather than just arching. Nice and slow with the breath. Elongate the breath. Make it nice and deep. Take advantage of the pauses between the breaths, getting a little extra stretch, allowing the transition of energy. One more time. And down. Good. Step out to a wider stance. Just let your arms hang and just move the body side to side. Try not to move forward. We're just literally moving side to side, allowing the spine to kind of snake up and down sideways. Dog wags the tail. Just like a dog, you can speed it up and then slow it down. Do whatever feels good. Just try to get as much side to side movement in the spine all the way from the bottom into the neck. Good. Slow it down. Take the knuckles of your fist, rub up and down the sternum, warm up that whole area. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then come over and tap on the side of the chest, just inside the shoulder crease here, stimulating the lung points. And let's go to the opposite side. With a partially open fist, you can get some more vibration out of it. You're kind of making like a cupping noise. Good. Hold up the heavens, the first of the 8 brocade, back to the Wuji stance. As we breathe in, try to visualize and feel the energy coming up through the floor, through the soles of your feet, up your legs. As the hands drift upward, they interlace the fingers. They rise up above and behind the head as you follow them with your eyes. Hold your breath, look forward. Exhale down. Pause. Breathe in, drawing the energy up. Looking up. Hold your breath, look forward. Breathe out. Taking energy that no longer serves and sending it back to the ground to be recycled. One more time. Really try to get the hands up and behind the head. So you're looking behind you, then leaving them there. Bring the head forward. Exhale down. Good. Let's go into our horse riding stance. So you're going to go to a wide stance. Turn the feet out about 40, 45 degree angle. The key here is that as you bend down, the knees track in the same angle that your feet are. We're dropping from the tailbone, coming straight down, keeping ourselves upright. We're not bending forward. We're just dropping straight down. And just kind of adjust until you feel like you're in that right position. Just kind of go up and down a little bit. You do never want your feet to be hidden by your knees. The toes should always be visible, going only as low as you're comfortable. Should never feel discomfort or pain in QiGong. If you do, back off, limit the motion. Good. So the next part of the 8 brocade is drawing the bow. So let's do the version where the palms are facing the body. Forearms come together. As we drop down, the hands cross. One hand pulls the bow to the chest. The other hand turns, faces outward with the first finger and thumb out from the hand. We're looking along that line to see where we're shooting the arrow. And we're bringing it around, coming back, and then going the opposite side. Breathe in as you come back to center. Breathe out as you pull the bow. Try to bring the elbows together when you come to the center, so they're nice and aligned. You're lifting them up about chest height, and then you're dropping down and pull the bow. One more time each side. Good. Bring your feet in fairly close. We're going to clear to lungs between each of the 8 brocade. So we're simply going to breathe in. As we breathe in, we're going to rise up on our toes, bringing the energy up into the chest. And then breathe out as we push it back down. Go back to Wuji stance. Bring your left arm up. Rotate the hand in front of the face. Fingers pointing towards the midline, palm up. While your right hand, fingers pointing towards the midline, palm down. Push them apart. Breathe in as the back of the hands cross. Breathe out as we push them apart. Pause between each. Try to feel that connection to the energy as we send the energy out into the universe and into the ground. Then we gather that energy and we bring it into the body. Then we send out what energy no longer serves us and bring in fresh energy. Separating heaven and earth. One more time each side. Good. Bring the hand down. Bring the feet close together. Breathing in, come up onto your toes. Bringing the energy up into the lungs. Breathe out as you push that energy down into the ground. Good. Let the hands come down to the sides. Go back to Wuji stance. As you look over either shoulder, it doesn't matter. You're going to rotate the thumbs back. The whole arm rotates. Then as you come back to center, bring them around a little bit so that they're basically neutral position. And then we push back again, or turn back. We don't really push back. Wise owl looks backwards. So we breathe out as we come back to center. Breathe in as you go to the side. Pausing between each still. One more time each side. Good. Back to center, feet closer together. Breathe in, bring the energy up into the lungs as you come up on your toes. Breathe out as you go back to flat-footed. Good. Wag the head, nod the tail. Sorry, wag the tail, nod the head. Back to the horse riding stance. Kind of just settle in, make sure you're comfortable. Here, we're not going to drop down as much. It's more going to be dropping from the waist. So you can put your hands behind you. You can put your hands on your legs, whatever you feel comfortable, holding them in front. The hands don't do much. Sometimes it's helpful to actually have the hands trace the movement. We're going to drop down from the waist. We're going to look at the heel. Then the toes, come a straight line across to the opposite toes, then to the heels. Then once we're there, we're going to come up and go to the center. Then we're going to turn back to the side we just finished. Heel, toes, toes, heel, straight up and around. So we breathe out as we go across, down and across. Breathe in as you come up into the center. One more time, both directions. Good. Bring your feet together. Clearing to the lungs. Breathing in, up on the toes. And breathe out and down. Good. Next one, 2 hands hold feet. I'm going to try and keep a flat back as we drop down. Then we're going to allow the arms to rise. And then when they get to as far as they can comfortably, we're then going to rise up, slightly back. Hold your breath, drop the hands down to the kidneys. Keeping a flat back. Hands come down the back of the legs, point towards the toes, rise up as far as they comfortably can. Then we come up, lean back. Hold the breath to the kidneys. Breathe out as you go down. Pause. Breathe in as you come up. Hold the breath. Breathe out as you go down. Last one. Hands to the kidneys. Picture blue light coming out of your hands, dark blue light. Filling the kidneys with that dark blue light. Maybe feel the warmth coming out of the palms, going into the kidneys. Drop the hands down, feet close together, clearing to the lungs. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Horse riding stance again. And just find that place of comfort, if you will. Hands, palms up in a loose fist on your hips. Your left hand is going to come up and out, rotate until it's front of the chest. Then it comes back in as it rotates back to palm up. So now the right hand comes out and rotates the palm down. Good. Now this time, as the left hand comes out, drop down a little bit and clench every muscle in the body, including the facial muscles. You can even growl a little. We breathe out as we punch. Breathe in as you're coming in. Punching with fierce eyes. One more time each side. Good. Relax. Bring the feet together. Clearing the lungs. Breathe in. Come up onto the toes. Exhale, going down. Good. Last of the 8 brocade. Bouncing on the toes to cure 1,000 ills. So we're just going to leave our arms down. We're going to, as we breathe in, rise up on our toes. And then as we breathe out, we're going to let the body come down and just kind of shake and feel that vibration coming all through the body. We do that 7 times. So that's 1. Three. 5. Last one. Good. Come back to Uji stance. Sorry, keep your feet fairly close together. Breathe in, clear into the lungs. Rise up on the toes. Exhale down. Good. So that's the 8 brocade. Beginning of Shavasana, set 1, commencing or move, opening the door, lots of different names. Just feel like the wrists are being pulled up by cords and then floating down through water. Just feel that energy, especially in the palms. Breathing in as they come up. Pause, breathe out as they go down. One more time. Good. This time, let them come up and then open the chest and collapse the chest and down. Last one. Good. Bring the left hand so it's above the head, palm facing the head. Go to a little bit of a wider stance. Right hand extends outward as we push our hips to the left. Then we switch and push to the right. Dancing with the rainbow. Look to the hand that's extended. One more time each side. Good. Come back to center. Sweep down, wrists cross. Bring them up the body. Just breathe in, breathe out as you separate the clouds. One more time. Good. Bring your left hand up, palm up in front of you. Let the right hand sweep back, make a shorter circle than repulse the monkey, but the same idea, it then comes forward. And just back and forth, nice and easy. Turn from the waist as you push forward. One more time each side. Good. Let both hands drop down. Let them work their way up. And come to shoulder height. Imagine you're grabbing onto two oars. Hips come forward as you pull the oars into the chest. And then let them turn a small circle down as the hips go back, the hands go forward. Rowing the boat. Just keep going. One more time. Good. Left hand comes across the body as you gather energy. Feel that energy ball accumulating in your hand as you lift that energy ball up and then drop it down into the earth as the other hand now sweeps across, gathering the energy, lifting, dropping down. Breathe in as you go up. Pause. Breathe out as you come down. Pause, then gather fresh energy. One more time each side. Good. Now imagine you're holding the moon between your hands. Lift it up and back as you look back towards it. Then bring it down and lift to the opposite side. So we breathe out as we come back to center. Pause. Breathe in as it comes up. Lower hand should be about the height of your armpit. And try to just feel like you're holding on to something the entire time. One more time each side. Good. Left hand, palm up, to the side, fingers up. Push to the side as your right hand is palm up on the hip. So it pushes across as you turn from the waist. Then that hand comes back to the hip, where the other hand comes out and pushes. Turning waist, pushing palms. One more time each side. Good, let the hand just cycle down. Bring your left hand up so that the palm is facing the chest, right hand palm facing the lower dantian, the lower abdomen. Turn to the left. Hands change position, turn to the right. Arms should be relaxed, rounded. Nice and slow, don't even worry about the breath on this one. One more time each side. And down. Good. Step forward with your left foot. You're going to push down the body, down the leg, and bring it all the way up. Let it open. Look to the sky. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in as you come up. Scooping water from the sea and looking at the sky. Good. One more time. Good. And let your hands come up, palms facing forward. Lean forward, then pull back, transferring the weight back and forth. Pushing waves. One more time. Bring it in and down. Oh, sorry, let's leave the left foot out. This time, I'm going to open wings and lean back. Back and forward, pigeon wings. Breathe in as you open the chest. Breathe out as you collapse it. One more time. Good. Now those last three, you can end up either switching legs back and forth or doing one side then the other. For the sake of time, we just did the one leg, which is quite honestly just fine. Punching. Little different from punching with fierce eyes. We're not going to tense up as much, and we're going to keep it into more of a flow. So hands on the hips like before, palms up, loose fist. We're going to come forward as we rotate the hand, but then as that hand comes back, the other one comes forward. We're just nice and easy going back and forth. We're tensing the body a little bit. Dropping down into the horse stance as deep as you want. That really works the legs. One more time each side. Good. Wild goose flying. Bring your feet closer together. As we open the wings to the sides, we come up onto the toes. Go flat-footed as you go down. So we breathe in as we come up. Breathe out as we go down. One more time. Good. Step out to a little wider stance. Grab this big wheel that's in front of you, and we're going to turn the wheel, bring it as far down as comfortable, all the way around. Leaning slightly back as we come back. Forward as we come around. One more time, then we're going to reverse. Last one. And down. Good. Nice stable stance. As you lift your left leg, I'll mirror you. Your right hand comes up, and then we push it back down like we're bouncing a ball. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in as you come up. And then try to make it as slow as reasonable. Working with the breath, synchronizing with the breath. Feeling a little bit of vibration as your soles hit flat against the floor. Sending that energy all through your skeletal system. One more time each side. Good. Bringing down the heavens. Breathe in as you gather energy in your palms. Pause. Breathe out as you feel and sense and visualize that energy going down the torso, down the legs, deep into the ground to be recycled, and breathing in fresh energy into the palms. One more time. Bring both palms facing each other 3-4 inches apart. See if you can feel the energy accumulating between your hands. Relax the fingers, relax the hands. As you breathe in, let them just separate a little bit. As you breathe out, compress that ball. Feel that energy becoming stronger. Feel the resistance as you pull and push becoming greater. And just take that energy ball and hold on to it. Just kind of roll it around in your hands a little bit. Feel that ball of substance. Take that ball and put it into whichever hand you want. So one hand is holding the ball, cradling it. Take that ball of energy, push it right in below the belly button into the lower dantian. And then put one hand over the other. Feel that energy filling up the lower dantian. And then spiraling down your legs and up your torso. Lighting up every cell, every part of your body. And let that energy expand outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And as you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a nice deep breath and gather those energies and take them with you into the new year. Thank you.